Out hiking in the snow with the canoe again. We're live from the north. Try this again. I was going to try it during the storm, but YouTube said I had to wait 24 hours, so here we are trying it again. And then apparently you can only hold the camera one direction, so got about 8 inches of snow yesterday, and a lot of it shrunk already, melted. It was raining a little bit earlier. I don't know, we got single digit low coming up Monday night, and by Wednesday we're finally going to start melting. So it's April 4th today, and we'll get hopefully a good month of spring before it hits summer. Some of these years the ice goes off mid-May. We get 2 weeks spring-like weather, and then it's 80-90 degrees, and doesn't give a person a chance to acclimate. I know I don't do very well with heat up here, so usually stuck in cooler temperatures the majority of the year. Working in the heat's no fun. So yeah, I figured I'd test out a live video here. See how this goes. Got the big old heavy aluminum canoe up on the shoulders. When I go camping, I'll be carrying a lighter weight canoe, so I figure if I can carry a heavier canoe for longer before season, carrying a lighter canoe for less shouldn't be an issue this year. So yeah, just anticipating the change of season. It's been a long time since I've seen the ground without snow. You're always excited for the snow to melt and leaves get green, and watch a deer grow antlers, and by the time fall rolls around, you're ready to do it all over again. So oh, somebody's watching. I see somebody said, was that Bigfoot? Hello. I was making sure I wasn't walking into a tree there. Looks like somebody said hi a bunch of times, and somebody asked if that was Bigfoot. I didn't see a Bigfoot, but you just never know around here. Usually wolves. I heard a report of somebody seeing a bear already. Even though there's snow on the ground, the days are getting long enough that the bears are getting ready to be done with hibernation. But I would imagine food's still a little bit scarce for them. Nothing's green, so last spring we had a bear keep attacking our garbage right at our doorstep of our house, so I had to throw some big logs up on the dumpster to discourage them from getting in there. The video is probably bouncing a little bit. I got a canoe keeps wanting to slip off my shoulders. I tossed my rain jacket on because it was raining. Took the dog for a walk first. I've been trying to get a mile, which is taking me about close to 30 minutes walking with the canoe. You got one down tree to sneak under here. Actually, you can cheat if the tree's strong enough. You can set the canoe down, give the shoulders a rest, take a look around. As you can see, it's not snow just on the trail. The whole woods are full of snow at the moment. Seeing I only have one free hand to hold the canoe. There, we'll switch hands once. Yeah, that's a new tree. So here's how we go under the tree. People probably first look at this video and wondering what the heck's going on here. But that's the bow of the canoe. Got it up on my shoulders. Keep an eye on the dog up there somewhere. We got a lot of wolves around here, so try and keep a pretty close eye on them. There, switch hands again. Here we go. Try and slow down a little bit. Yeah, we got light till about, I saw light in the sky a little bit after 8:30 at night last night. So you can usually tell it's April. Days really start getting longer this month. And by the time we get to summer, there's light in the sky till 11 o'clock at night and it gets light again at 4. So it's some pretty long days up here. This time of year is nice because there's no mosquitoes yet. Snow will keep the wood ticks away for a while too. And, had a bunch of swans fly in already back on the 11th of March. I posted some videos of that and had some pretty nasty weather since then. So sure are a tough bird. But, I don't think we've had any below zero weather since then, but it was 9 above that morning there, all froze into the ice. Yeah, this is, the railroad used to come here. And this was all hammered out by hand. There's no drill marks or anything on it. Billions of board feet of lumber and a lot of the iron that won World War II came right through here. Train tracks have probably been gone since sometime in the early 70s. The last iron mine shut down in 67, underground mine that is. But in the late 1880s they blasted this and pick and shovel right through the rock on both sides, just wide enough to make the train tracks. I'm gonna switch hands again here. There we go. All right. Guess I never checked to see how much battery I had before I started, but whatever. But yeah, it's getting dark now. I'll have to try and do this a little earlier in the day, but that's all solid rock there. That was all removed by hand to get to town. I found iron ore up here. And the late 1880s. Lots of big white pine. Had huge sawmills. 5 underground mines right in town. Now it's just a trail. You know, I always, a while back they talked about the need for mass transit and public transportation, stuff like that. Well, they had the rails here. I think that was the most foolish thing they ever did, was rip them up. Could have kept the tracks and had rail service to town. But now a lot of it's a bike trail. The rest of it's private property. That's all the branches. Branches scraping the canoe. Well, don't look like the wolves been down here in the last day. Those are the dog tracks. Because there you can see it ends. Dog's off to the side over here. Now let's see, it looks like I've been live for 13 minutes. I probably had been walking 6-7 minutes before that, so hitting 20 minutes with the canoe on the shoulders, I can start feeling it now. If you've never carried a if you never carried a canoe on your shoulders, sweet. That should have got a view. So say if you never carried a canoe on your shoulders, you don't know quite what the burn is like. It was trying to switch hands there. I got a kind of a slippery raincoat on, and the canoe slipped off my shoulders trying to readjust, so that was pretty cool. Have to see how that turned out. But yeah, just out getting some exercise. I was trying to say there's no burn quite like carrying a canoe on your shoulders for an extended period of time, at least not for me. Yeah, I got a pretty steep bank down here. But yeah, I'm gonna let her go at that for now, and we'll see if this thing actually worked. And says my battery's gonna run out, so we'll give her a shot another time. Thanks for watching. Over and out.